what's up? Marty Schwartz here. Going to teach this nice little ditty for you. And if you want to learn the next part, you can request it at GuitarJamz.com. But let's learn this little piece right here. What we're going to do is we're going to put our ring finger on the 5th fret of the D string. And really try and use the tip of your finger so it's not, we don't want this finger blocking the next string. Which is a lot of people end up doing that when they first learn this, if they're a beginner. So the tip of our finger there, and then our first finger is going to go on the 3rd fret of the B string. Right there. That one, second to last string there. And that's our first little chord. And the intro just starts with, you just pick each note. Boom, 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 boom. 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 And then when the singing comes in, it does that pattern once. Then what we're going to do is ring finger there is going to come off like that. And my middle finger is going to go a half step below where my ring finger was on the 4th fret. And then I'm going to play that same pattern twice. So here's the first two. Middle finger to the 4th fret on the D string, same picking pattern. One more time. Now I'm going to take my first finger and I'm going to put it on the 2nd fret of the D string. And then I'm going to take my middle finger and put it on the 3rd fret, on the 3rd fret of the B string. And we play the same picking pattern again. So here's the first three. Middle finger. First finger, 2nd fret of the D string, middle finger, 3rd fret of the B string. That pattern twice. Then, same picking pattern again, but I'm going to take my first finger off and let it be open. Same picking pattern. Okay, let me do that whole thing one more time. Here we go. Okay, now what he does on the original, I was watching him do it live, he goes to this bar chord right here. So I'm going to teach it to you this way first with the bar chords, but then if you're a beginner and you're just trying to get through it, I do have kind of a way that I developed for some of my beginner students where they can still make it sound like the song. Alright? So we're going to take this C major bar chord, and we're going to pick, he kind of strums it a little bit, so we're going to just kind of go... So we kind of can pick the first two notes, the A string and the D string, and then just strum it. Do do da do da da. Then I'm going to turn this C major chord into a C minor chord, and it looks like this. And this little chord progression was developed by the Beatles long ago, and Green Day has used it quite a bit. And we're going to do that same picking pattern. Just like that. So it goes. And then we're going to just go to a G5 is what we call it. And we just go... it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, rest. Just like that. Alright, so let me play that little turnaround one time. So my middle finger is just muting this A string without trying. You know, I'm just trying to hit this 3rd fret on the E string right there, and it's just naturally muting that A string, so we don't even hear it. Okay, I'm going to play the whole thing that we learned so far, uber slow, matrix style. You know, matrix style. Alright, here it is, super slow. Let me show you that turnaround a little bit easier style. Let's say you're still struggling, especially with this bar chord, because I have taught a lot of lessons and I know that that's the most challenging one. Sometimes it's taught this way, and when you do it that way you can really see that it looks like an A major chord. So what we're going to do for this little turnaround, instead of barring it, I'm just going to take what I think of as a regular A major chord, like that. And right now they're all, my fingers are on the 2nd fret. 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret. So now I'm doing it right on the 5th fret. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick those 3 strings like we were doing it with the earlier part of the song. And now it's a lot easier. I mean, we're just playing an A major chord, but up, shift it up. Then we're going to do the exact same thing, picking wise, and turn this into what looks like an A minor shape. So then I'm going to go like this. If I was right here, then now my first finger is going to be on the 4th fret of the B string, ring finger on the 5th fret of the G, middle finger on the 5th fret of the D, and I pick that. So you can't pick any of the open strings to do that. So watch this. And then just strum that G5 chord. So let me play it through doing it that way. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far. No, just kidding. So, that's the beginning. If you'd like to learn the rest, if you're dying to learn it, you can request it. But, you know, not necessarily requesting it in the comments or sending me a message requesting it, because I take my request at GuitarJamz.com. It's the only way I can organize all that stuff, you guys, and I really appreciate it. And it's a great way, you know, for us to keep in touch.